Alright, here we are with part 3. This is the model built. This took me about 15 minutes. A few basic observations to make. The nacelle pylons themselves were extremely thin, and as you may be able to tell on the starboard pylon, as I was attempting to put on the nacelle to the pylon, the entire pylon snapped off. I had to use model glue on that. Some of the other parts also don't quite connect very well. I was having some difficulty with keeping the saucer attached, and so I used some model glue there as well. And you can see one of the things that you're going to run into, since this is a snap kit, you're not really going to get those seam lines filled in. From a bit of a distance, it's not that big of a problem, but up close you definitely can see them. If you're looking for a small ship model, this will suffice. You're going to, in order to get it to look really good, you're going to want to go ahead and try to glue some of the parts. You're also going to want to use a hobby knife to get rid of some flash. There's not much, but there's a little bit. You can probably see here that little white spot on the edge of the deflector dish I had to cut. I also had to cut the spot at the bottom of the deflector housing, and I still need to do a little bit of work here. I don't know if you can make those out, but on the bottom of the end caps on the nacelle on the aft end there. The markings all look pretty good. There are a few markings that are missing. The upper saucer lighted windows are not present. There are no saucer edge windows. You'll also notice that there is no impulse engines nor landing lights. However, the bottom decals are all present. One of the things is this is a reuse of one of the older AMT molds that's been used repeatedly. And so you can see that there is still on here, in spite of the painted on windows. You can probably see there as I'm tipping the model back and forth, the old etched windows on the secondary hull, the neck. I think you can see there's 4 window type things there on the pylon. You can also notice there's a little bit of flash that you might want to trim down. And then on the bottom side of the saucer there are the inaccurate windows, as well as the little dimpled areas that I think most of us when we were growing up probably thought were phaser banks, but that are inaccuracies that actually carried over from the 18-inch model. So there you go. On the whole, I would say this is a fair little model. To give you a good idea, here's my hand. So it gives you an idea of the size of this kit. Again, it is the 2500 scale, but this should be available in your local hobby shop now. And we want to thank Round 2 for the sample to evaluate. Stay tuned here on the YouTube channel. We've got a review of another really neat, completely pre-done model. All you got to do is snap it together. That'll be coming up very soon.